I wear a size 15 shoe. Yeah. So it's good. It's a big boot right there. Yeah. It's all good. Everything's all good. I tuck this all the way up and around so I can just use it all. I don't need to zip it.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another video, and this is going to be why you should buy this shoe rack. And I just got this 7x7 shoe rack off of Amazon, got it all set up, and setup time was about 20 to 30 minutes. I ordered it a few days ago and it came today, so that is a big reason why you should buy it. And it also has these zippable curtains that come down, and you can cover up your shoes or cover up any belongings that you decide to put in here, and then flip those up when you don't need to use them, which is super convenient. So that way it stays out of your way and all of that. So it comes with 7 trays, and then on each tray it has this little pad, so that way you can store shoes, clothes, anything that you need. And then everything's privacy hidden, and everything was built kind of like a Lego piece. We have all the pipes and all the pieces, and it took me 20 to 30 minutes to finish, and it was actually really easy to set up. So you won't have any problems with that. You have so much space to use, and it's really tall, so that way you can store as much as possible. So I would highly recommend this, and this is my video why you should buy it. So if you're still having concerns on this, I would go watch my other videos. I'll put it in 0.5 and show you guys perspective of how this looks. It looks amazing. It's on my table right now, but I'm going to be using this every day for my shoes, and I would highly recommend it if you're looking at getting it, because this product is definitely very useful, and it looks great.
This is the shoe rack that I ordered, fully assembled. As you can see, there's actually packed full of shoes. I don't know how many's in there, but quite a few. But it's actually very sturdy. I guess these are my husband's shoes, so, you know, kind of heavy. And if he's got so many, he's even piled them on top. That's the other shoe rack. But anyway, yeah, it's very sturdy, and it was pretty easy to put together. The instructions were fairly simple. I would definitely recommend it. I might end up buying another one because he literally has that many shoes. But overall, very nice buy. And it was I think a good value for the money, for what you get. So.
This is the shoe rack that my husband put together. It's very nice. You can tell that. And it wasn't hard to assemble at all. He did a great job. And I have a nice little cover that goes with it. So if you're looking for a nice shoe rack, go for it. Wave Honey said thank you.
Whoop, I got this. Tried it out for the first time. Look nice. You gotta be extra careful with this. While putting it together, you could break it very easily. You can break it very easily.
Hey all my Amazon babes out there, this is Nikki here with Lifestyle DIYW, and I wanted to show you the ERONE shoe organizing rack. It is perfect, actually. Perfect size for my husband's walk-in closet.
This is going to be my 1 year, 365-day update of this shoe rack right here. This shoe rack right here has been super useful. So let's say I'm coming home after a long day. I got my shoes on. Let's go ahead and put my shoes on. I walk in my door, close my door, walking in. Instead of throwing my shoes, let's say, under my bed and they get lost, I'm able to take my shoes off real quick and put them onto this shoe rack. So not only are both of the shoes connected, but they are off the ground and I'm able to find all the shoes that I need. And what's super cool about this is actually you can unwrap this right here. It's super easy to roll back up and you can zip it all the way down so that that side is not visible. But let's say I wanted to go ahead and unzip it. Go ahead right here. You can zip it up a little bit and then it's super easy to unzip from there. So if you go ahead and get both sides a little bit unzipped, you can pull this up. And then it's super easy to roll that back up to store other shoes. But for the purpose of the video, I'm gonna go ahead and drape this over the top because I would need 2 hands. You're actually able to store seven pairs of shoes on each side. So 14 total pairs of shoes. And there is a top part right here where you can store shoes a little bit more hidden. And if you wanna hide all your shoes, of course you can put this down and do that. But it stores 7 different pairs of shoes on each side, and it's super useful to keep them off the ground and also together, so that way it makes everything more organized in my room. And I would highly recommend getting it. Still, after a year, it's held up greatly. You can take this fabric piece off right here, the black part, and it just be a shoe rack, but I like to keep that on. It looks a little better. But after a year, I'm still very satisfied with this, and I would highly recommend it to anyone that's still wanting to get it today.
Hey guys, so today I just wanted to give my review of this shoe holder organizer, and we just use it to keep extra shoes like in the basement. So I love that you can close it and hide it. I think it keeps it nice so that it doesn't get super dusty, and also it just looks really nice and organized. So the assembly for it was really easy, no tools required. You just click all of the poles into the connectors, and it didn't take very long at all. The instructions were really clear, everything was labeled really nice, and as you can see, there is so much room on here for storage. So my husband has big feet, so these shoes are so big, and 2 pairs of shoes width-wise fit on each shelf. Also the height for them is like perfect, there's no issues. He does have like boots in here, and those just lay sideways, but a pair fits on each shelf. It's also really sturdy, like I'm not worried about it falling or breaking or anything like that. It all fits really well. And then my favorite part of it is how easy it is to just like hide the mess and, you know, forget about it. So you just zip it down, zip it down. This is Velcro, so you just unvelcro it, zip it down. And then it looks really clean and organized, and since it's just storage, it makes it look really nice. And then to put it back up, you just unzip, and then you can roll it. And also you can choose to just not use the cover at all. So if that's not what you're looking for, or if it is like something you're using every single day, you can just take the cover off completely and just use it as like the shoe rack. There. So you just roll it up and then you just Velcro it in place. And that's it. So you can choose to do it however you want.
Oh, I can't really do this. Fits a lot.
Do not buy this shoe rack right here. I have owned it for a year now, and I have found many problems with this, and I am no longer able to return it, so I'm going to make this video. So if you want to keep organization in your life, definitely don't recommend this. It's super easy to store your shoes, so if you get home from a long day, you don't have to throw your shoes under your bed. One shoe that way, one shoe this way, you lose your shoes. This helps organize them. So that is definitely a con, that it helps organize your shoes, because who would not want to organize your shoes? But also, this shoe rack does not take up much space at all. It's against my wall, completely out of the way. I have my desk, my bed. This is completely out of the way, which is completely annoying. I want it in the middle of the floor. Another thing with this shoe rack, there is 7 different slots with a secret compartment right here. So you have 7 different slots on each side, so 14 spots, which is terrible to store shoes because I only have 3 shoes. I should have 9 more shoes to store. And then another thing with this, it's actually a zip up hidden compartment. So if you have guests over, if I go ahead and unzip each side a little bit right here, you can go ahead and pull this all the way up and your shoes are no longer hidden, but you can zip it back up if you have guests over and hide all of your shoes. It has that on both sides, and you can Velcro this up in a circle. But if we drape this along the top, again, you have this hidden compartment up here, and then you have the 7 racks on each side for your shoes. This is super high quality. I've owned it for a year now, went through a move, and it's held up perfectly. I really like this shoe rack actually, and it makes everything so much more easier in my life. When I get ready in the morning, I can go ahead and throw on my outfit. See, I'm wearing white, black, white. We'll go with my rock shoes right here. All white shoes would be perfect with this outfit. And it's actually really easy to find an outfit for my shoes when they're all looking at me instead of being all over my floor. So if you are looking to buy this shoe rack right here, I would highly recommend it. And it's definitely something that is good in my room. It's like a dresser for my shoes.
Customers like the storage capacity and functionality of the product. They mention it's spacious, holds 14 pairs of shoes, and is a valuable addition to any space. Some also say it looks good. However, some customers have issues with missing parts and the fit. Opinions are mixed on the ease of assembly, sturdiness, and value for money. So far I'm liking it, and it is looking neat and clean. Hoping it will not break. Took me an HR to put it together. Pretty simply and easy to put it together. Does require pressure. Some of the metal pipes came defective and injured myself with sharp cut.